want to weaken them to there's only 2 of them. You know what I'm saying? So we got to do what we got to do. Someone's coming upstairs, I can tell. You know, maybe if I use this thing. Come in. It's Erika. What's going on, E? You want to talk privately?
Yeah.
Sure, it's cool. I got to go do dishes anyway.
I'll fill you in with what I just...
It's okay.
It's an emotional...
It's
Kaysar spoke with you.
It's fine.
What did he say? Oh, Erika, I cried, so let it out. Stupid game.
I've been up all night thinking about that margarita party. Why? That doesn't make sense to me.
The margarita party with James?
Yep.
Did you ask him about it?
No, but it's not something not sitting well with me. Did he convince Kaysar not to play for the veto? Is he backdooring Kaysar?
He didn't.
Is this part of his plan?
No. Kaysar chose not to play for the power veto because he said he did not want to make that decision.
Mm-hmm.
That has nothing to do with that. But the margarita party is a valid point.
I have been up all night trying to figure out why he would take a margarita party. Why would he throw that veto?
He said, and I'm just going by what he told me, and you know, what he tells you is like...
I haven't even talked to him about
Right.
it. I've just been, it just kind of like, it just
in your
keeps
head.
coming back in my head, like my spidey senses are going like, why?
He told me that everyone agreed not to go put the house on slop.
Right.
And that was 8 points. And he figured he had enough points to spare.
For the phone call and the margarita party?
I don't know.
Something is not right.
Have you been crying?
Yes.
Don't do it. He just spirited. Kaysar just spirited George away. Is George smart and strong enough to pull this off?
Yeah.
And is he going to mention our names?
I don't know.
Because if he isn't smart enough to go, this is what I'm going to do, and just leave it at that. And he says, Marcellas, Erika, and I are doing it, then it shows our cards.
They already think, I mean, obviously perception is everything in this house, and they already think that we're working together. So it doesn't even matter at this. The line has been drawn.
The line's been drawn, Marcellus. Let him say what he wants.
know.
If George says that, then that's fine.
It's fine. I mean,
You know, he came to me, he asked me if it's a tie, what was I going to do?
Kaysar did?
Mm-hmm.
What did you tell him?
I told him nothing.
I'm not telling them how I'm voting. I'm not telling Janelle. I'm not telling... The only one I told how I'm voting is James, because my deal with James still stands.
Right.
I told James that I would vote for him even when he was up against Janelle.
Mm-hmm.
So James knows that.
Mm-hmm.
Kaysar comes to me, he gets nothing. Janelle comes to me, she gets less than my contempt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not telling Mike Boogie or Will how I'm voting.
Don't. The votes will tell everything. That's why it's important. I prefer people to keep their votes to themselves, but the votes are telling.
What did he say to you that made you upset?
No, he's just like, you know, oh, God. He's so intense. It's just like, it's overwhelming for me.
Seriously. Kaysar has this, he's very charismatic, but the thing about him, when he believes in something, it protrudes through his eyes and his sternness and everything.
He believed he needed to get rid of us.
I told him that. I said, listen, it's very evident what happens when you have a certain amount of people in a room and then they're all gone except for 2 people. What did you think that how did you think that was? Don't you think that was a message sent to me and Marcellus? That maybe that room was being targeted? You know, what happened to Chilltown? Chilltown kept going by every week.
What did he say about that?
He was like, well, we're not here to do your dirty work either. I'm like, dirty work?
Chilltown told them that they were going after them, not us.
Right.
If Chilltown said we're going after you, then they would be doing our dirty work.
Exactly.
Chilltown told them they were going after them.
Right.
I.e., they wanted us to do their dirty work.
Absolutely.
Right. No, I told them. All three of them were here, and they said, Chilltown looked at them and said, oh, no. I'm not here to do your dirty work when you had 4 chances to take care of it. 2 people looked you guys all in the face and said, we're coming after you, we're putting you up, and you guys chose to not. But you guys attacked first.
Right. I said, what do you expect us to do? What did you expect us to do? Let you just have the run of the house?
And when I told them that, they couldn't say anything. I said, it's a numbers game. For me to keep all 4 of you guys here, you guys are going to dictate who gets to stay and who gets to go.
Let me get my coffee. I'll be right back. Oh, God. He is...
No. You know what, Marcellus, the thing about... I know, you don't... The one thing... I know you like... But
I don't want another Roddy working their agenda.
No. The thing is, what we have to do in this game, Marcellus, is say, don't fault him for trying. Let him try.
Oh, absolutely.
So if he wants to do that and everything, and I told him outside, he goes, well, what if it's a tie? I said, well, you do what you got to do, Kaysar. I'm never going to tell someone not to stop trying. That's crazy. Don't lay down for the ghost. You got to try. You and I laughed about how we going to sit right next to the voting thing. We up and down, vote for me. Don't you do it. Don't you.
Don't do it. Don't you do it.
Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Right? Right? So you can't help him. You can't fault him for trying. And just like, even though people get mad at Janelle, do it, whatever, and we all agreed on it, if she had any inkling she was going to go home, I don't fault her for that, Marcellus.
I don't fault her. I do fault her for that.
And it's sad. I looked at Kaysar, I said, this year, all I want to do is be respectful to everyone. I said, and I turned to Janelle, I said, as much as she hates my guts right now, and she has animosity towards me, I still like her. I'm trying to be nice to her. And if she wants to be like, F her and be mean and everything, that's fine. That's fine. To each his own. But I'm going to take the high road.
Ooh, that was worse than Jewish guilt, man.
Really?
I saw him out there when you were there. He was blah, 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 blah.
And I was
what he said?
What?
He told me, he said, I've been kind. I've been myself. I don't understand why people think. The thing is, Kaysar, he thinks everyone should play the game based on, well, he's nice. It's nothing about being nice or being bad. It's numbers. Numbers. You kids are doing, oh, he was nice, so I don't want to kick him out.
I don't necessarily think he was all that nice.
Well, he wasn't mean, Marcellus. Well, her key didn't come out. Where's my key? Did you say that in the diagram? Where the F is my key? Please tell me you did.
I didn't. But maybe I should have in retrospect. No, I mean, I told him, I said, listen, you sent a very clear message where I was on the pecking order. And,
They got a booger on us? I feel like it's a booger.
Well, we didn't see it.
I feel it.
He said, well, I fought with people to keep you in the house. And
how did he fight with people? Because
that's
the thing. They didn't have a say-so who was going and who was staying.
Right. He was like, I got into arguments with people.
No, he didn't. But the thing is, they had no... They had no dictation on how we were going to decide. We decided who we were going to keep. We decided who was going to go.
Right.
We did.
Right.
They didn't. Only thing, and I said this in the principal office. I said, they may have the power of who's going to be nominated, but the House has the power of who's going to stay or who's going to go.
Right.
And week after week, they saw that we decided to make those choices.
Right.
But they never deterred from their vision.
And like you said, Erika, they going making deals when they should have making deals with us because we were going to decide who was going to stay.
Why is anyone talking to us? We're the one with the votes.
No one cut any deal with us. Think about it. They never come in. Okay, Danielle, this is what we're going to do. If you vote this way, we're going to save you that way.
What I told them And what
Right.
remains true is you decide what you want to do